Back on the route that I rode yesterday, the GoPro that I'd been using to film fell out the back of my pocket and hit a spoke and then went flying off the road somewhere. Rolling out of Furano, it's about 9 AM. It's still pretty cold, like 10 degrees. Overnight it was 3 degrees, which is unseasonably cold for this time of year. But it's going to be warming up to 17 degrees. The ride that we're doing today is about 90 kilometers, and we're traveling north up the valley from Furano up to the hilly country or rolling hilly country of Biei, which is really picturesque. It's like a mini Tuscany without the old churches. The ride starts flat where we go straight up the valley, and then we hit the hills. Tuscany with the mountains.久しぶり。元気？元気だよ。あ、なんでしょうこれ？
キャンピングカー。
キャンピングカー？
まあモーターホーム。
え、買いましたか？
いや買った作ったの。
作りました。素晴らしい。This is Ben. He got the idea of converting this small truck into a camper from some foreigners who, I think New Zealanders that were living in Niseko, and they decided to travel around Hokkaido in the same sort of camper van which they constructed themselves. So he uses it for traveling around and skiing. で、また今年夏にこの車で
これはもう
温州行けますか？
トラックに使う。
あ、トラックにする。これから。
これから外して。
あ、そう。で、冬また。
冬乗っけてる。
あ、そう。
冬乗っけて作った。
あ、OK。
巻き運んだり農作業なんです。知るとこまでしたんですよ。
いいですね。
合わなかったね。
It's a heater there。
すれ違ったかなと思って。
これは何ですか？
これ排水の穴。こうやってホース通して、ここにキッチンができるんですよ。今みんな外してあるけど。
キッチンできる？
うん、ここに。
ああ、OK。いいですね。
デリバリーカーで。
ああ、いいですね。夏。燃費がいいでしょう。じゃあ、冬に使いましたか？
冬使っていっぱい。
だいたいいつまで滑りますか？6
月の中旬ぐらいまで滑ってるよ。
はい。じゃあ結構長く。
長い。
はい。An old friend of mine, we've done a few ski trips together. This is the same truck that Ben had. It's pretty amazing that he was able to put a camper on the back of that.
お味の方は何になさいますか？
ああ、チョコお願いします。
チョコで、
はい。
お待たせいたしました。
はい。
チョコレートになりますね。
はい、すいません。
はい。
ありがとうございます。Pretty good. Hokkaido is well known for its soft cream, dairy and soft cream. Usually there's a few tourist cars driving around because it's such a picturesque area. Let's hit the spot. Nothing like a bit of miso ramen to replace any lost salts from perspiration. Kind of, if you're Australian too, it has a bit of a Vegemite-y sort of taste. Speaking of Australian, this town sounds like beer in Australian. So if I say beer, it sounds a bit like beer. From here, headed south back to Furano. So we're taking a different route. I forgot to say that this is a loop that we're doing, and the way that we go back isn't as flat as the way we came. Cool Subaru van I've just found here. Oh, こんにちは。あ、何を撮ってますか？
茎を取ってるの。
あ、茎。今シーズンですか？
そうですね。春に咲くね。
あ、美味しそうですね。I thought was an old lady or old man that had an accident, but they just stopped to pick some fuki, which is the kind of lily pad looking plant. They cut the pad off the top and eat the stem. Whew. Check those views. Big hills are done. So from here we're pretty much descending back into the valley, and it'll be a bit of a cruise. It's called the Panorama Road. As you can see, pretty cool spot right here. Fell out the back of my pocket and hit a spoke and then went flying off the road somewhere, and I spent an hour searching and I couldn't find it. So I'm back here today searching with long pants and a shirt because there were bugs biting me. That's lucky I brought Toshia. She found it within 10 minutes, which took me over an hour. In actual fact, I was searching in the wrong place. In an ant's nest. Thank you. Can't roll far, it's square. But when it hits a spoke, it can fly, and it went further than I was looking yesterday. Anyway, it all ends well.